Hey guys, Big Apple Airsoft, and this is my video on my Polarstar trigger mod. Now, what this mod is going to do is give you a very short trigger pull, as if a speed trigger. Now watch. That's the trigger pull. Now, you can make it shorter, or maybe a little longer, and I'll show you how to do that in this video. So what you're going to want to do is take off that screw I already did, and that screw right there. Let me just do that really quickly. Take off this plate, and there's your trigger and safety. Now, to do this mod, all you gotta do is put a little piece of metal right underneath the trigger right there. That stops the trigger from like coming back down, so your trigger pull is not that long. It's pretty much has the trigger already set to like really close to the micro switch that's right there. Now you can only do this with like a Polarstar or the Masada because of the micro switch. I found that the piece just fell out. So yeah, you need this plate on. And what I'm using this little piece of metal I just found in my box of parts. I pretty much just took it off something that I had in there, and I just tuck it in right underneath the trigger. But before, I used this piece. This is from a body pin from the M4. I just chopped it off, and that fits good underneath there. And I also cut up a selector plate that I had, a metal one, and use two pieces together like that and put it right underneath the trigger. But I found this piece that I have right here to be perfect for this, for what I want it for. So yeah, you pretty much just drop it in like that, pretty easy. And that's really all there is to it. It's pretty much like poor man's speed trigger. If you don't want to spend the $25 plus shipping to buy one, you just take a random piece of metal that you have and just tuck it in right there. And put it back on this plate. I just keep one screw in just for demonstration purposes. And trigger pull is about a millimeter right now, maybe a little less. So yeah, pretty cool. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a really easy mod, really easy to do, really fun to have, and really easy to get rid of. If you don't want it, you want that really long trigger pull. And it's really, really cheap. All you need is a small piece of metal. Now I recommend metal obviously because it'll last a lot longer than a piece of plastic or whatever you would choose to put in there. And yeah, you can pretty much take anything off, any little piece maybe that you find on the floor, I don't know, really anything. Just tuck it in underneath the trigger and it shortens your trigger pull. So that pretty much concludes my trigger mod. Like the video if you've done this to your Polarstar or you're going to do it because I showed you this, or comment down below if you know a better way of doing it or without buying the speed trigger. Maybe like a good piece, something perfect that fits right under to get like instant trigger response. And yeah, that finishes up our video. I'll have more videos up on the Polarstar, like FCU description video and a overall how I run my line through my vest and everything up to my gun and what gun I'm using, and I'll have a huge video on that. So stay tuned. This is Big Apple Airsoft. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.